G'day team, how you doing? Poetry for the year, and today is World Mental Health Day. And this morning we were with the team from Walk for Awareness Foundation, walking 9 kilometres. That represents the 9 Aussies every single day in Australia that we lose to suicide. And so I thought today, on this very important day, that I would share a little bit about my bipolar journey through poem. The very first poem that I wrote this year, and I want to reshare it to encourage, educate, and maybe just inspire people to check in on their mate, check in on their friend, check in on their family member if they're doing it tough or struggling, because we can get through this. We can get through this together. And so this poem is called My Bipolar Journey, and it goes something like this. G'day, my name is Justin, and I'm twice around the pole. It doesn't make me half a bloke, it's just part of what makes me whole. I was diagnosed with bipolar at 40 years of age, but it's something that I've battled with since I first turned the page. I remember as a kid in class becoming somewhat of a star when I stood on a chair and broke some wind saying da 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 da. And later in my preteen years, when I ran away from home, I was insecure, confused and lost, isolated and alone. The next few years, the symptoms range from psychosis to great heights, from winning awards to hospital stays as I fought those inner fights. I ran to Oz at 17, where faith gave me peace of mind to start afresh on a new path where an angel I did find. Her name was Marnes, and we tied the knot. Through IVF we had some kids. She held my hand and helped me stand when my life was on the skids. Now I worked real hard and slowly climbed that wobbly corporate ladder, but circumstance and job loss loomed, which made my sadness sadder. My boss was great and he called me out on the changes he could see. I finally caved and picked up the phone, and we both called my local GP. Marnes picked me up and we took me to the local hospital, where the docs of psych checked me out, saying I was mentally ill. Diagnosis came swift and slow. You've got bipolar of type 2. Here's a leaflet and some meds and a treatment plan for you. My head was spinning trying to comprehend what all this new info meant. I was confused, dazed and petrified, emotionally cooked and spent. The next 2 years were challenging, lost my job, some mates and fam. It seemed this diagnosis was just another crack in Justin's dam. Discrimination comes in many shades and hues. Being blessed with polar bi was something I did not choose. Getting knocked back for insurance and my job pulled now and drought. But at least now I have some knowledge of what can help me out. A diagnosis does not define the person that I am. It's just one snag upon the barbie, one grain on a beach of sand. It now helps me plan and strategize for all that comes my way. It gives me understanding for what I do and say. There's no timeline on the sucker. I'm not awaiting vaccine trials. It's something that I deal with daily through the tough times and the smiles. I'm not a headline on the news. I'm not a byline on the page. I'm a husband, a dad, a bloke, a mate, trying to reach a decent age. The next time mental illness is talked about, leave your judgment at the gate. Pick up your swag of understanding. Be kind and be a mate. So while this is my story, every journey is unique. And what I've learned along the path is the importance of transparent speak. So that's my journey. That's my bipolar journey. I hope each and every one of you out there has a fantastic week. Check out some of the activities happening around mental health, the Mental Health Week in Australia 2021. Take care, be kind, look after you, look after your mates, but most importantly, look after the people that love you. Cheers, guys. See ya.